Hello. Okay. All right. I've always thought that as I get older, we would somehow grow out of feeling fearful and insecure about the future. And I was right. Look around you. Here we are, experienced college seniors, the entire liberal arts package, on the eve of graduation, finally seasoned enough to enter into the adult realm, overflowing with confidence and certainty. Spoiler alert, this is a fantasy, and the reality is that at the crossroads of an ending and new beginning, I am an unsettled senior grappling with the same emotions of fear and anxiety that I felt on that iconic drive up to Westmont August of my freshman year. As my dad's jam-packed Eurovan climbed hill after hill after hill after yet another hill to La Paz Road, the elevation of my anxiety coincided with that of the Montecito Mountains you see behind me. When I thought I couldn't bear it anymore, we arrived at the bottom of Page Hill, and my dad made me walk up. Just kidding. He would, though. It was at this moment that I had the strong urge to tell him, flip a U, forget the whole thing, let's get out. After this chaotic moment of anxiety, I chose to relinquish my desire for control and lean into my limitations instead of resisting them. God met me in this state of vulnerability. Little did I know that he would meet me in this place many more times over the course of my Westmont experience. An experience that is defined by the challenge to better yourself in all realms, complemented by the constant flood of the notorious all-student emails, offering us opportunity after opportunity to be intentional in this community. This makes for a loaded schedule, the automated response of, I'm busy, sorry, and an elimination of the concept of free time. Upon arriving at orientation, imagine being handed a syllabus chock full of all of the assignments you would ever complete and all the activities you would ever partake in over your 4 years at Westmont. It would have all the assignments you would complete in 8 semesters. The papers, the speeches, the debates, the readings, the research, the lab reports. On top of that, it would have every extracurricular activity you would ever be a part of, every chapel service, every leadership role you took on, and every internship or job you would ever have. Its course objectives section would contain spiritual growth, intellectual growth, interpersonal growth, growth as a globally minded leader, and growth in understanding yourself. All attained through those self-reflective sunset walks on Butterfly Beach, enlightened discussions in the comfort of your professor's living room, and extensive DC discussions about your Myers-Briggs, Strength Finders, and love languages. ENFP. Just kidding. This syllabus would, of course, be massive. It would be difficult to carry. It would be daunting. It would be paralyzing. It would give one person, any one person, the urge to drop this entire experience. If I would have received this imaginary and outlandish syllabus on the first day of Westmont, freshman year, I would have said, are you kidding? Like, there's no way. These expectations are too unreasonable, even impossible. I would have instantly regretted my school choice. Maybe Biola would have been better. Just kidding. Not. I mean, I'm not a superhuman. I would have felt as many do before embarking on some new experience, unequipped. When we look back on this imaginary syllabus of all the things I would complete and be a part of, I am baffled at the fact that we made it through. Being retrospective in this way has allowed me to see the extent of God's guidance in my experience here, as he has led us through the darkest valleys and beside the quietest waters. I am in awe as I realize that this unequipped feeling you get before embarking into the unknown is not a condition of the immature, but a condition of a human being, a condition that keeps us turning to the Lord. And that is what I find incredible about the Westmont College class of 2015, is that we have pushed ourselves, despite feeling unequipped and fearful, to be so deeply involved in this community that today we can look back at all we have accomplished in disbelief. This disbelief is a part of the joy that one feels when she realizes that the Lord was with her and in her through it all. In everything we have done, he has pushed us onward. In each caffeine-crazed finals week all-nighter, meticulously researched midterm paper, carefully planned Potter's clay trip, fierce GSAC championship contest, congrats women's track, an overly competitive intramural dodgeball tournament. He pushed us. In each practicum-approved internship, on-campus work-study job, spring sing, gym rehearsal callback, refined orchestra concert, melodious college choir harmony, and free-spirited fringe festival performance, he continued to be our strength. He strengthened us through the constant encouragement of loved ones, the downtrodden calls home, the frantic office hour drop-ins to welcoming professor, and the steadfast direction of a coach's vision for excellence. Shout out to my coach, Krista Kiley. God has equipped us until this point and will continue to do so beyond Westmont. So yeah, I'm unequipped. Not because Westmont has not prepared me well, but because it is in my nature to be unequipped. It is in my nature to need a savior. And with this in mind, I embrace the expected feeling of fear that cycles through the seasons of my life. It reminds me of who my life source is. I do not know what is written on the remaining pages of my life syllabus, but I do know that I will be joyful in God my Savior. The sovereign Lord is my strength. Habakkuk 3:18 and 19. Thanks.